Now let's talk about the altered Jorogumo event mode. The rise of the Jorogumo event mode will run from October 23rd to November 13th. This event was last here in year 6, but they made some changes. They said they made the Market Town map this time around a lot more red and made some huge optimization updates. While they did make plenty of map changes, they also made changes to the end screen players will see. For the losing team, you will see the Jorogumo celebrating a yokai victory by going up, waiting for her next prey. And for the winners, you will see the dagger that will sit in the middle between and right above your heroes' heads. You can see here, they really wanted to make it feel different and updated, so credit to the team for always trying to be better versus sticking with the status quo. It definitely has a different feel to it, for the better. Some other notes about this mode is every week they will be changing the event and challenging players more than they have before. Listen to this. In week 1, you're playing the same event as you did in year 6. The difference will be the visuals, and you will be escorting Yoshiro versus Meiko. It is an escort mission. PvE, y'all, PvE. If you need to heal, you can return to Yoshiro in order to heal. And he has a massive healing zone for week 1. You have to escort through 4 checkpoints. On each point, you will face a yokai samurai, Orochi, Hitokiri, etc. You get it. And you have to do this to get to the Jorogumo. The yokai samurai have hyper armor, which is an uninterruptible ability on all their attacks, and they can set you on fire. Plus, they have increased health, so y'all be ready. The beauty is, of course, you can return to your Yoshiro to cleanse the fire effect. You have to keep Yoshiro alive until the end, so you have to work together. Week 1 is not single pick also. Feats are on, perks are on. Week 2, they make it harder. They have all the modifiers as week 1 on the samurai, but now all of their attacks are unblockable. So now not only is it uninterruptible, it's also unblockable. So dodge or parry everything. They also reduce the healing AoE for Yoshiro, and they make it single pick. So they make it a little harder. Then you go on to week 3. Week 3 is hard mode plus plus. That's what they said. They've now added corruption instead of burning. So now with corruption, you risk hurting your teammates and not just yourself if you're hit. You can still cleanse yourself by retreating to Yoshiro, and the healing circle is the same as it is from week 2. The boss fight has several phases, and they didn't want to change the boss fight too much. They figured it was hard enough. This is certified fun PvE for sure. And in this one, we're not crushing each other, we get to crush the AI by working together. Now, something I definitely wanted to talk about and touch on was this change that they made, and I think this is awesome. Now, if you win, you get a special ornament for playing and for winning. Now, they did this before, but they amped it up, and you'll see. You'll be able to see for those that actually played it before. And you get one by also playing each week. All right, you can see here, there's different ones that you get for playing week 1, week 2, week 3, just for playing. And you can see the different ornaments you get and the one you get when you actually defeat the Jorogumo. That's right, you get a different ornament if you actually defeat the Jorogumo. They also added a little competition this time around. This is the added flavor that I really like. They call it Race to Beat the Jorogumo. They have a counter that counts up to see how long it takes to complete the event. Something else to challenge the players, which we gotta love. If you are part of the 10 fastest teams to complete the event each week, you get a special gold ornament. You also will get 3-day championship status, 4 XP boosts, scavenger crate, and you can be in these winning brackets every single week. Every week! So that's up to 9 days of champion status, 12 XP boosts, a few scavenger crates. That's what you can get each week and get a special gold ornament also. Now here's what you need to do. You do need to take a screenshot of your scoreboard exactly as I'm showing you here. This must be submitted via Reddit, Instagram, or Twitter/X. Only one submission per week, and it must be submitted the week of that event phase. The positive thing is the entire team wins that prize if you're in the top 10. So if one of your teammates submit it and maybe you forgot to submit it, don't worry, you're good to go. You'll still win if you're in the top 10. You must put, and listen to this, you must put hashtag FH Jorogumo in your response. So this is extremely cool and creative. It adds incentive for players, and this is exactly the kind of thing I was talking about in my high score video that I did after playing Bitter End. So I'm fired up to see this and see how many people are playing it and see if it actually stays at like a high activity for longer than some of these other events. Now in that video I did, I mentioned to add something like this to arcade, but this is great. This is a great start.